Hey everybody, and welcome back to Kimbo's Comfort Kitchen. And today we are going to make tuna melt. Now I apologize ahead of time because the picture is not the best food styling that you see when you see it coming online, but the actual photo is not awesome, but it tastes amazing. And more importantly, times like this when we're in isolation, this is something that you can make for the whole family, and you can bake them at different times. If somebody has a different time they want to eat, you can prep this ahead of time, wrap it in saran, put it in the fridge, and then pull it out, throw it in the oven, and Bob's your uncle. Well, he might not be, but he could be. In fact, I bet a lot of you, Bob is your uncle. So, tuna melt with a twist. There's some avocado in there, and I'm using a couple different kinds of cheeses. And as I said, it doesn't look really sexy, but it tastes amazing. So, stay tuned. Okay, so to start with, we've got some avocado, and I'm just going to pull the skin off with my finger. There's equipment you can use to slice and dice these, but I prefer to just use my hands. And there you go. And take this off. This is so fast. It takes 2 minutes to make this dinner, and it's great comfort food. So, well, if you're not clumsy. There. So, now this is for later, which I'm just going to wrap in saran. Like that. But it's all done. Like that. Wrap it in saran. That'll keep it in the fridge while I'm prepping all this stuff. So, to start with, I've got 1 can of tuna, which is done, and it's in water. I prefer water rather than oil. And I'm going to do all the dry ingredients. And I've got scallions, or green onions, as they say. And it's equal amounts celery, which I'm just going to toss the dry ingredients. And I've got some smoked paprika, a pinch of salt, and some fresh cracked pepper. All the ingredients are on my website, but as you can see, it's pretty darn simple. It's not a big deal. So I'll toss this all in, all the dry ingredients, and a little bit of garlic. I've got some chopped garlic. And once that's done, I'm going to take the mayo. And it's really that easy. So I am actually going to let this set in the fridge for about half an hour. I just want all the flavors to blend and amalgamate before we make the actual sandwich. But this is stuff, you can do this, the whole thing is in like 15 minutes. It's so easy. Anyway, so I'm going to cover this, put it in the fridge for half an hour, and we'll be back. Alright, so now half an hour has passed, and we are now going to start building. So I got a brioche bun, which I cut into 3 slices, and I toasted these 2. Now, for this demonstration right now, I'm just making one of them because it's for my mom. She doesn't have a very big appetite, but you can get the idea here. You can make 3 of them out of this one bun if you wanted. I like the brioche because it's a sweeter dough, and I love the flavor to it. So, actually, I'm going to use the bottom one for my mom here. And I'm going to start with avocado that I cut earlier. This is so darn easy. And I'm just going to lay the avocado slice on the bottom, like this. Okay, there you go. Not complicated. So now I'm going to take some of the tuna salad I made earlier and just plunk that on there on top. It's already been seasoned. It's ready to go. Let me tell you, the results are amazing, and I love it because it's just so quick and easy, and I can make different dinners at different times. So if you have a family where somebody wants to eat earlier and other people want to eat later, this is exactly the dish, because I'm making this now for Mom, and my wife and I are going to eat ours much later, but everything will keep. So that's how you build it. And I'm putting this on a rack like that. I've got the oven set at 375 in the middle rack, and let's see what it looks like. Okay, so this has been in the oven for 12 minutes. The last 5 minutes I actually put onto high heat just to get a little bit of browning. You can cook it more if you want, but to me that's pretty much the way I like it, and more importantly, my mom likes it. By the way, I should mention I used cheddar cheese, aged cheddar cheese. You can use any kind of cheddar you want. With mozzarella was the mix that I put on there. And now I'm just going to finish this before I serve it to Mom. And I'm going to poke a couple holes in the cheese like that. And I'm also going to put some lemon on it. Here's a little trick. If you want to get more juice out, let's put your fork in before you squeeze it. I took some of the seeds out, and I'm going to sprinkle that like that. Makes a huge difference, by the way. It's all in the details. And as you know, we eat with our eyes, so as well as our mouth. So there you go. There's a tuna melt. Super easy. Oops. Super easy, super quick. And I hope you enjoy this. Okay? Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, don't forget, subscribe.